Ever since our last iPhone 17 Pro Max episode back in December, a wave of new leaks has surfaced, some of which are quite surprising. The first and perhaps the most unexpected leak is about the iPhone 17 Pro's camera sensor. According to reputable leaker Digital Chat Station, Apple might actually be downgrading the main camera sensor, making it smaller instead of larger. Yes, you heard that right. The leak suggests that the iPhone 17 Pro will feature a 1/1.3-inch sensor, which is smaller than the 1/1.28-inch sensor currently used in the iPhone 16 Pro. At first glance, this might seem like bad news. Apple has been using the same 1/1.28-inch sensor since the iPhone 14 Pro, and previous leaks hinted that they were planning to finally move to a larger, nearly 1-inch sensor, similar to what some Chinese manufacturers have been using for years. Many had hoped that the iPhone 17 Pro would be the model to bring this long-awaited upgrade, but unfortunately, that doesn't appear to be happening anymore. However, there's a silver lining. Even though the sensor is technically getting smaller, it will be a newer sensor, which means it could actually perform better in certain situations, especially in low light. Sensor size alone doesn't determine camera quality. Newer technology and improved processing play a huge role as well. In the worst case, users might not even notice a difference in low-light performance compared to the iPhone 16 Pro. In the best case, it might even offer a slight improvement, though we shouldn't expect a massive leap in quality. Another major leak revolves around the back design of the iPhone 17 Pro, which seems to be taking a bold new direction. Several reports, including those from the information and leaker Digital Chat Station, suggest that Apple is completely redesigning the camera layout. The new design places the camera island in the center of the back panel, resembling the Pixel's visor-style camera module. Additionally, the back of the phone might feature a dual-tone look, with the top portion made of metal and the bottom portion made of glass. However, there's conflicting information. Another reliable leaker, Instant Digital, claims that while the dual-tone design is real, Apple will retain the current triangular camera arrangement rather than adopting the elongated visor-style layout. This means that we might see the new material design, but with a camera setup more similar to previous Pro models. The big question here is how this new design would impact spatial video recording, a feature introduced with the iPhone 15 Pro. Spatial video requires two cameras placed side by side in landscape orientation, allowing for 3D-like depth when viewed in Apple Vision Pro. The current iPhone Pro models position the main and ultra-wide cameras in a way that enables proper spatial video capture. But if Apple shifts to a horizontal camera island, the cameras would be stacked vertically when held in landscape mode. This would make spatial video recording impractical, as it needs a left-right perspective rather than a top-bottom one to work properly. Apple could solve this problem by switching to vertical spatial video recording, meaning the iPhone 17 Pro would need to be held upright to capture 3D content. Another possibility is that Apple enables 8K video recording on both the wide and ultra-wide cameras simultaneously. This would allow them to record in high resolution and later crop the footage into a proper landscape format. However, such a feature would require significant processing power, and it's uncertain whether the A19 Pro chip will be capable of handling dual 8K video recording. This entire debate over spatial video support suggests that Apple's final camera design decision might depend on whether they can enable 8K dual camera recording. If the A19 Pro chip is powerful enough, Apple may proceed with the horizontal camera island. If not, they might stick with a triangular camera layout to preserve landscape spatial video capabilities. Another major leak about the iPhone 17 series is the introduction of a new thermal design. According to reports from Chinese tech publication MyDrivers, all iPhone 17 models, including the regular, Air, Pro, and Pro Max, will feature a vapor chamber cooling system. Now, this isn't exactly new in the smartphone industry. Many high-end Android phones, and even some mid-range gaming-focused models, have been using vapor chamber cooling for years. These systems are designed to distribute heat more efficiently, keeping devices cooler under heavy workloads like gaming, video editing, or prolonged use of demanding apps. Apple has made incremental improvements to thermal management in recent years, but they haven't included an actual vapor chamber, until now. The iPhone 16 Pro series introduced a new aluminum-based thermal substrate, which helped slightly reduce device temperatures. But a vapor chamber is a much more efficient cooling solution, meaning the iPhone 17 lineup could see a noticeable improvement in heat dissipation and sustained performance. This change could be especially important considering how powerful Apple's upcoming A19 Pro chip is expected to be. More power usually means higher heat output, and having better cooling could help maintain peak performance for longer. It could also result in less thermal throttling, making the iPhone 17 models more efficient for power users. Overall, this is a welcome upgrade that should make a real difference in day-to-day use, especially for gamers and professionals who push their devices to the limit. It's great to see Apple making improvements in areas beyond just design and camera upgrades. That wraps up the major iPhone 17 Pro Max for now. What do you think of these changes? Are you excited about the new display, redesigned camera system, or improved cooling? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, if you love the wallpapers featured in our concepts, you can download them for free on our Wallpapers app. With stunning 8K designs updated every week for iOS and Android, your phone will always look fresh and stylish. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.